Hello everybody! It's time for one of the biggest and best birthday celebrations ever for my YouTube channel. Whose birthday celebration are we talking about? Well, I'll give you a hint. He's turning 27 years old today. Hey, July 15th, 2014. And who would that somebody be, you might ask? Why, it's none other than yours truly. Well, this is one birthday party you do not want to miss. Now, are there going to be some game show games in this? Yes, there will be. Will there be some regular games? Yes, there will be. Now, for all the game show games that are going to be done in this, all the money from that is going to go into a bank. That bank, of course, does not apply for regular video games, but we are going to start things off with a game show game, and it's none other than Wheel of Fortune for the Nintendo 64. So yeah, we're playing the great games that we all know and love right here on the tube as part of my birthday party. And it's going to be one heck of a celebration, so what do you say we cut with the chit-chat and get started with the fun? As mentioned, we are starting things off with Wheel of Fortune for the Nintendo 64. Alright. Oh, one more thing I'd like to point out. At the end of the special, all the money that has been accumulated from my birthday bank will not only go to me, but it will also go to one lucky YouTube user as well. Alright, on that note, let's get going. We are, of course, playing for cash, and here's a look at our first puzzle. It is a place. Alright, so let's get things started, shall we? $2.50. Alright, let's start things off with an R.
R.
And there's one R in the puzzle. I'll spin again. $300. Alright, let's go with a T.
T.
There is no T. 500.
F.
An S. Yes, there's one S up on the board. And you've got 500 bucks.
I'd like to buy a vowel. U.
There is no U.
Okay.
And it's going to be 500.
L.
There is no L to be found. $2.50. Let's go with an N, please.
N.
And there are two N's up there. Alright, up to $7.50, I will buy a vowel. Is there an E?
E.
Yeah, there is an E. $500. A G, please.
G.
Yeah, two G's up there. Oh, lose a turn got me.
Sorry, you lost your turn. I'll spin.
300.
C.
There's no C. 200.
B.
No can do. $700. Let's go with a V.
V.
And we have have a V up there, $2,200. Okay, and I would like to solve the puzzle.
I'd like to solve.
Savannah, Georgia. And that is correct for $2,200. And we'll now move into round number 2. A $25 space on the wheel, and here's our next puzzle. It's a phrase, and we start with player 2. 500.
R.
There's no R. 250.
T.
We do have one T up there, though.
I'd like to buy a vowel. E.
And there are 2 E's. And looks like a spin's going to be in order because we don't have any money. 300.
S.
There is no S. $200. Let's go with a J.
J.
Yeah, there is a J. Not enough to buy anything though, so I'm gonna have to spin. 400. Let's go with an N.
N.
And there are 2 N's up there. Oh, I know what the solution is. Oh! Player 2, your turn.
I'll spin.
500.
B.
No.
I'll spin.
400.
D.
No, sorry. $300. Let's go with a C.
C.
That we have. There's 1 C. Okay, I'll spin. And it's gonna be 250. An L.
L.
There's an L. Okay, I would like to buy a vowel, please. I.
Buy a vowel. I.
Yeah, 2 I's on the board. Okay, and I will spin.
I'll spin.
$550. Let's go for a Y.
Y.
And there are 2 Y's up there. Alright. I would like to solve the
I'd
puzzle.
like to solve.
Enjoy it while you can. Okay, for another $1,400 is the solution. Enjoy it while you can. Yes, it is. That's absolutely right. Up to $3,600 now as we head to our jackpot round.
Our third
And
round
let's
is
take a look
jackpot
at
round.
the puzzle. It's an event, and there's a hyphen in this event. Our jackpot, of course, starts at $5,000. 400.
L.
There's no L.
I'll spin.
300. Let's start things off with an S.
S.
And there are 3 S's. Okay, $900 to start with, and I'll spin. $400. Let's go for an R.
R.
And we have 2 of those. Okay, I would like to buy an A.
A.
There is no A up there. 300.
B.
There is no B.
I'll spin.
Well, there's that jackpot.
D.
There's no D. I'll buy another vowel. Is there an E up there?
E.
There is no E on the board. And there's the 3,500.
M.
But we don't have any M's.
All spin.
900.
T.
Yeah, we have a T. Oh, there's the bankrupt for player 3. Sorry about that. 200. A K.
K.
We have a K. And we have an $11,000 jackpot up there. $200 again. A G, please.
G.
Yeah, we have one of those.
I'll spin.
Up to 1,600. I just made it out of there. 250. A C.
C.
Yeah, there are 2 C's up there. 2,100. I'll spin. $450. Let's go for an N.
N.
And there are 2 N's on the board. 3,000 now. But I'd like to solve the puzzle. Cross-country skiing. And that's correct for another $3,000. That brings the total now to 6,600 as we go to our 4th round. We have a $5,000 space on the wheel, and we are looking for a thing. Alright, we've gone through the rotation once, so that means we start back over with me. 550. A T.
T.
There's a T. Is there an E?
I'd like to buy a vowel. E.
Nope, there is no E. 500.
R.
There's no R up there. 800.
S.
Yes, there are 2 S's up there, and you've got $1,600.
I'd like to buy a vowel. I.
And there is an I. Down to 1,350.
I'd like to buy a vowel. O.
And there is an O. 1,100 left.
I'd like to buy a vowel. A.
There is no A. In fact, there are no vowels left. And there's the $5,000. Alright, let's have an N.
N.
There is an N. Up to $5,300. And I would like to solve the puzzle. Slingshot. And that's another $5,300. Up to $11,900. But nobody despair yet because we are going to play a 5th round. We need a title this time, and player 2, we are going to start with you. 400.
R.
And there is an R. Oh, and I know what this is.
I'd like to buy a vowel. U.
There is no U. 800.
S.
There is no S.
Spin.
500. A T.
T.
There is a T up there. Alrighty, $500.
I'll spin.
300. An H.
H.
There's an H. Up to 800. . 900. Okay, I will boldly call a Z.
Z.
Z, or a Z, as they call it in Canada. Anyway, there are 2 of those up on the board. But, hold everything. That sound means we're running out of time, so we're going to get the wheel final spin of the day. Vowels are worth nothing, and consonants are going to be worth $500 a piece, and it is still my turn. Let's go for a W.
W.
There's a W. That'll bring me to $3,100. And I would like to solve the puzzle. The Wizard of Oz. And that is absolutely right, for a total of $15,000. And it is off to our bonus area to try and win another $25,000. And we are looking for a title. Now we're going to start with those famous letters of R, S, T, L, N, and E. Vanna, do you have any of those on the board for us? Oh wow, 6 letters in the puzzle, and there are 4 of them.
Now give me 3 consonants and 1 vowel.
Okay, I don't think this should be too much of a problem. I will go with a C. I will go with a G. I will go with a D. And I will go with an I. Well, just 1 more letter, but it's enough for me to do it. And the solution to this title is, well, we all know it, we all love it. It was a movie in the 70s, and it's also the musical on it. Grease. Absolutely right for another $25,000. That brings the grand total for this game to $40,000. And that is how much the bank is going to start with. Well, I think that first segment went rather well, don't you think so? Well, that does it for Wheel of Fortune for the Nintendo 64 for my birthday special. A $40,000 check from that, and that's what we're starting off with for our bank total for the game show games in this special. But of course, the fun is only beginning. We've got another great game coming up right after this commercial message, so do not go away.